Hello guys, Unknown Gamer here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the decline of PUBG. And if you don't know what PUBG is, it's a battle royale, game, made by Bluehole Entertainment. And the company's been facing, very big amounts of, decline in popularity, mostly because of Fortnite, and possibly also Black Ops, Blackout Battle Royale mode. And I think it's just really, sad to see this game decline, mostly because I actually really liked this game because it was more strategically based. You needed to really concentrate, and every gun battle is really intense, and you don't want to die in that gun battle. And getting that winner chicken dinner was one of those things that people boasted about back in the day, and well, now it's just not the same as it used to be. And the ever recent declining of the Twitch numbers of the game PUBG is really staggering. And as you see here by the numbers, which comparing PUBG to Fortnite, it just completely blows out the water. And honestly, it's one of the fastest player base, when it comes to Fortnite. It's one of the fastest growing numbers I've ever seen for a game pretty much ever. And PUBG was very badly affected by this, mostly because there was no competition. PUBG was pretty much the only game which had battle royale, and obviously it was going very slow when it came to Microsoft's deal and all that stuff. And obviously they didn't get much plays from that because they were too late on the Xbox release, and also the Xbox release was an utter failure because it ran like dog shit. And honestly, Fortnite, I'm very proud of it, because even though Fortnite, I really personally hate Fortnite because it fills my friends list up and I don't want to interrupt them while they're gaming, but Fortnite has changed the face of gaming basically with Ninja and all that lot. And PUBG didn't really give this much the same experience. It didn't really give this much empathy. All it was just a random game that a lot of people liked. But Fortnite, it really did bring a lot of communities together, no matter how cringy it was. So I can personally thank Fortnite for basically changing the image of gaming itself. And then obviously when Bluehole Entertainment, has noticed this popularity, they tried to, they just went in full damage control mode at this point anyway. They just went full damage control mode, suing random other games that are copying their format, which are good enough to do, I guess, because obviously it's kind of copying. But obviously they sued Fortnite, which was one of the big controversies with PUBG, because a lot of people found it stupid because they tried to find claims of plagiarism, but there was no plagiarism. When you put them side by side, they're both completely different games but with the same concept. And honestly, I found this controversy really stupid. And obviously Epic Games, I think they won that lawsuit ages ago. That was a long time ago. But this is the thing that companies must learn constantly. Do not attack your competition by law and shit like that. It won't solve anything. It won't it will just decrease your player base even further, most because your player base thinks the company is incapable of running PUBG. And basically I think they added more things, started copying Fortnite more, which obviously they sued Fortnite for plagiarism, even though they copied the battle pass type deal, which is really stupid. And I don't know why they include a battle pass with a paid game anyway, which is just another thing by itself. And even now, I used to remember seeing a lot of advertisements from Xbox with PUBG, and honestly they have pretty much stopped doing them at this rate. They started doing less and less, and obviously Xbox knows that PUBG is not a reliable thing anymore. It's basically a dead game, And obviously I know a lot of other people who think this game is just aged too old, and honestly they just don't want to play it because obviously it's a dead game. A lot of people think that the game's dead, but if you still play it, I mean, I don't mind by that. If you still play it, there we go. I mean, it still has like 30,000 players watching it on Twitch, but still, compared to Fortnite, which is basically a behemoth on Twitch, it's just it's unbeatable for PUBG. If PUBG did something really bloody good, maybe that a lot of people liked, it still wouldn't revive it. It still wouldn't like have any impact on the game because people will just know it as that one developer or whatever, you know, publisher who sued Fortnite for plagiarism, which is another thing which a lot of people found stupid. And another big thing about PUBG that not a lot of people, you know, why not a lot of people play it, is that, you know, it's out of touch now. It's an old game, and obviously, you know, it's just gotten stale, and you know, a lot of people just don't want to really introduce themselves. They don't want to be spotted on their friends list playing PUBG. I guess it's one of those things that I really do see from a lot of people. It's like, oh, do you want to play PUBG? And they will say no because you pretty much know why. But I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it had a great start. But obviously, Fortnite just, you know, slid under the rug and finally poked his head out at the right time. And honestly, I have nothing really much to say about it. It's just insane how, you know, Blue Hole Entertainment went downhill by then. I mean, they just completely took complete damage control with this game. And honestly, I don't really see them rising back up, you know, with the game. You know, they'll probably make a new game at some point, which will have Battle Royale or some shit like that. Well, I doubt it. I'm just gonna stick with that game anyway. But anyway, guys, I've got to end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and put a, you know, comment down your opinions on, you know, the decline of PUBG, and, you know, subscribe for more content if you're interested. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.